Hey everyone, in this episode we're just going to continue where we left off, fixing the storage compartments, prepping them, getting them ready to be glassed back into place. Also we're going to be sanding inside the hull, prepping the stringers and the rest of the hull to receive glass so we could do the repairs in there. So, hope you enjoy it. So this needs to trim a little bit more so that I could close this gap up without this back end here coming up. I trim that down, take this off, sand everything, and probably mix some thickened resin to glue this back. And then tab it in with some cloth. Do that first. See how that turns out. Maybe I might trim this off and just tab it in directly to this so it'll look a little cleaner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So that's the plan. Alright, so I trimmed all of this off, got a much cleaner fit there, so it's just left to glue this on over here. I just need to clean up some of this old adhesive which is causing it not to sit quite flush. I don't know if you could see that. You can see the gap better here, probably. I think I might have trimmed too much there. I think that'll be alright. And I tab it in with cloth. That should seal it up pretty good. And then I could put another layer on the inside. I think it's gonna be alright. I like it. Instead of these here, we're planning on filling these in and then cutting hatches which would flip up to access the storage compartment. So it'll be a little more user-friendly storage instead of stuff going and getting tucked up under inside the holes that you gotta stick your head in and look, see where it is, you know. Just a hatch that would flip open with a hinge from the top side. It'll be more functional, I think. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so I mixed up some gel coat with wax, and we're gonna just put some on these repairs we did to seal off the resin so it could cure properly, so we could start sanding, because if we don't, it'll just come up our sandpaper, because this is laminating resin, layup resin. The surface doesn't fully cure until you seal it off with something. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Right, so here it is, one coat of gel coat with wax in it, and when this cures up, it's a fully cure, hard enough so we could sand it smooth and start making it look pretty. So yeah, we're gonna let this sit for a couple hours, let it cure properly. Gel coat usually takes a little longer to cure than the resin, so maybe we might just leave it overnight, and then we'll sand it down smooth and take it to the next step. Such an awkward piece to work on. So awkward. So what we're doing here, we're just going to prep the surface here, and there's a little low spot that we need to fill so it could all be level, so when we go to cut the hatches there wouldn't be any unevenness. So Tani here is sanding it and getting it prepped to put some glass and some filler and level everything off. No, I'm not pouring more. I hope you guys hear Nicholas screaming at the top of his lungs. You're gonna cut some thin strips. Probably just put one layer of this and then fill the rest with top strand so that we have a flat surface.
button up straight onto this vertical so that we can cut our hatches. That's the next thing we're gonna do. Whoopsie. Just let them watch. I think just a tiny bit more because it's still running. You don't want to run out of oil. Just that much. Yep, that'll do. That's pretty much exactly what you're looking for. Alright, we planned to just put a little bit of thickened resin, but I mixed up too much, so we end up just filling the whole seam with the thickened resin. And we're just gonna put just one sheet of chop mat over it and call it good. Got tape down on this section of this plywood because we're gonna try and make some fiberglass sheets. Hopefully it doesn't stick to the tape and we can peel it right off once it cures. So we're gonna start mixing resin and then up glass. So it's been curing and we're gonna try peel it up now and see how it goes. I'm gonna peel it up with the tape on it and then we'll peel off the tape afterwards.
Wow, it worked.
Yep.
Can I do that? That looks fun.
It says it looks fun. Yeah.
Very sticky.
Yeah, it's still a little tacky, but it's gonna cure. It's gonna cure fast now on both sides. Careful. That's cool.
It is cool.
We make our own sheets of fiberglass. So the plan is to thicken some resin and apply it around this opening and stick this like so. And then from the other side, fill it in.